Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Jasmine and this is Thrive Girl. This is actually my first video, which I'm super excited. If you don't know who I am formerly known as Jasmine Stowers. I was a former professional track and field athlete. I was sponsored by Nike. I traveled the world, and now I'm Jasmine Huggins. I recently got married to my baby daddy. I'll say about in April, so I'm just super excited to just start this YouTube channel to just help women thrive more in their life. In this video, we're going to talk about how to map out your life to create your desired life and to create anything that you ever want. And I will show you the steps that I took to get sponsored by Nike, to be a professional athlete, to just manifest a lot of things. And it starts with these steps. So tune in and I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing I'll talk about is visualization. I'm not sure if anyone has heard of that. I'm pretty sure it's like on the internet everywhere, but visualization is so important. You hear a lot of athletes talking about how they visualize them winning a race or how they visualize winning a game or scoring the leading touchdown. Visualization is such an important aspect in athletics, but also creating your dream life. So story time. Right after I graduated college, I went to LSU. I ran there, go Tigers. I was broke. I had probably $0 in my bank account. My degree was like nutritional science, dietetics, and I was like, okay, I can either try to be a dietetic or a dietitian, or I can try to become a track and field athlete. I was like, okay, if I get something to this program, I'll go that route. If I don't, I'm gonna give myself 2 years to be an athlete, work towards that. So that's what I did. So basically, I decided to be a professional track and field athlete. And that was a decision. First of all, I made a clear decision to do this. So literally, I said, okay, I'm going to give my all to this program and give my all to try to make this happen. So first of all, I was like, okay, I need an income. What can I do? I was like, okay, I want to apply for a job. And I needed to only work probably like 4 hours a day and still make it to make ends meet. At the time I had a roommate, rent was like $800 a month, and for my half I had to pay like $400. So literally I came into this job, and the owner, Ryan, and I forget him, is a really great person. He was like, I can only pay you $9 an hour. And I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it, please. Thank you. Because I needed that freedom to still train the morning time, but then work in the afternoon. And it worked out perfect. My rent was $400. I ended up getting paid like I think $400 every 2 weeks. So I ended up having that extra amount of money to buy groceries. But it was a little struggle, but I made it work. So after that, I created a vision board, and I literally would set an intention. Okay, what do I need to do to get this to become an athlete, become a professional athlete? So I went on YouTube. I looked up what things can I change. I saw mindset. I saw I could change my eating habits and change how I saw myself. I could look up YouTube videos on professional athletes and see how their technique was. So I literally did all these things off of YouTube. So I sat there and I realized mindset was a big part of it. I ended up changing my mindset. I ended up just doing things that I felt was needed. Secondly, I changed my eating habits. I literally would wake up every day, make my meals, and do like a mile run to make sure that I had good physique. So I made sure that, okay, I want a 6-pack. I made sure that I was going to get a 6-pack, okay? And then 3, I was committed. I took action steps. I did everything I needed to do. And one of those things that I did to remind me, to help me be in that mindset, was I set a vision board for myself. So nowadays you have like Canva, you can create a vision board like that. But I did it like very old school. This was like 2014-ish time. Took like a paper, went through a magazine, cut out things that I knew resembled what I wanted. So on my vision board, I had a Lexus IS 250 on there. I had the Nike symbol. I had a picture of like really long hair. What else I had? I had a few other things. Income coming in. I needed to make a large amount of income. I had that all on my vision board. So every day I took these little action steps, and I had my focus on my vision board every single day. I would go to practice in the morning time. I would go home, do my abs real quick within like 30 minutes, eat my food, and go straight to work, and then come back. And that was my life for about 4 or 6 months. And I kid you not, within that time, I ended up being super healthy. I ended up dropping a whole bunch of body fat. I had abs for the first time ever in my life. And I ended up running one of the fastest times I've ever run in history. At the time, I was like number 9th ever in history. I ended up feeling great. And within that time, I was sponsored by Nike. And I was able to travel the world. I went to Doha. I went to Qatar that same week that I ran the fast time. And after that, I ended up winning like one of the biggest prizes, like $20,000 on a race. And I ended up buying my Lexus IS 250 within that same year. And I am going to tell you that visualization and then taking these little action steps truly works. The first step to creating your life that you want and desire is to set clear and inspiring goals. Okay, so everyone's probably heard of SMART goals. These are goals that are specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're relevant, and they're time bound, meaning that you feel like you can accomplish these things within the time in which you want to accomplish it. So if you're saying you want to be a $10 million heir within a year, is there certain action steps that you can take to get there? If there isn't, then that shouldn't be on your vision board. Most of the time, vision boards are about a year. I was able to accomplish my visions, most of them, within like 6 months or so. But it also depends on your goals. Like if you, for example, my goals were dependent on the season. So I had track season. I had set my goals that fall, and within that spring, they came around. So be specific of what you truly desire, but also have those goals that actually inspire you. Are they exciting? Like, will they inspire you to get up every day? The next step is to just visualize and to create a vision board. So if you don't know what visualization is, it's just literally you are thinking about your future self. You're thinking about how it would feel to be in this, to accomplish this thing that I truly, truly desire. And one way you can visualize and helps it, because some people don't, or some people have a hard time visualizing things. I like to focus on the feeling of it. So if you want a new car, imagine yourself like being in the car right now and how does it feel. And then you can create a vision board of that. So literally right now you can go, if you like old school like me, you could create one from a bunch of magazines, clip it out, glue it on there and look at it every single day. But if you have Canva is actually a free platform. Go into Canva and create pictures. You have pictures on there and just copy and paste it and attach it to a document and literally put the car that you want. You can literally just go to Google, type in a car and then save it on your computer and then upload it into Canva, and that exact car would be there. And just put, whatever. Like for me, it was like a Lexus IS 250. Put it on there. And that way it will be set and clear, and you know that you want a Lexus IS 250. And then once you create your vision board, you have all these things that you create. I like to title it like 2023 goals, or if you have it for a month, December goals, or anything that you really want to accomplish in a certain time. Put that time frame on there. That is super important. It needs to be put like a time that you want to accomplish these goals. The last step is probably the hardest step, because a lot of people will start something, and I'm guilty of that. I start something and then I don't finish it. But you have to be consistent and take action steps. And that's why number one, I say take inspiring goals, because if you aren't inspired by your goals, you're not going to be motivated to wake up every single day to do them. Okay? You are not going to be inspired to do it. So it's important to set these inspiring goals so that you are motivated to wake up every morning, be consistent every single day, and take action steps. And when I say action steps, I'm literally talking about what is one thing you can do every single day. And every single day is different. So if you are saying that you want this car, what can you do to get there? Do you need to get an extra job, extra income? Do you need to
save like $400 a month to get there? Do you need to build your credit up? Do you need to do something else to, get there? Even just like looking up car dealerships. That's what I did. I would literally go up to closest car dealership and look up how much our Lexus IS50 is selling for. Look at the price. Oh, I would need this amount of money to get there. And then those little tiny steps and like, awareness of it led me to, okay, I'm gonna buy this car at this location in this time. Perfect. And you can even set like reminders in your phone or anything about, okay, today I need to look at my vision board. I need to visualize this and what's one thing I can do right now to get it done. And ta-da! Those are the 3 steps to get you into visualize your desired life. And I promise you, within a certain period of time, if you do this consistently and take those action steps, you will see your whole life transform. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Jasmine Huggins, and this is Thrive Girl. If you haven't done already, if you really resonate and feel this video, please like and subscribe, and I will come up with a video every week. So, see you next time.